Hey everyone, what's up? How are you guys? I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, most especially a video about drones and about flying. So today is a good day. It's Ninoy Aquino Day. It's also Eidl Adha, which is the end of Ramadan, I think. So it's a holiday day here in the Philippines. It's August 21, and it's a beautiful day out. It's a little bit windy, but that's fine. Finally, I think I am finally out of the slump, and I will be able to fly again with a new quad, I would say. So this is going to be the quad I'm going to be using. It's not Damon, as you can see. It's a Martian 2. It's not really new. I got it for a good price from someone, and I'm going to be flying this. Maybe, yeah, you saw that. So maybe I'm gonna be playing all these things. It's bound up with the Radio Link 89 radio right now, but I'm just going to play around with that radio before I change that next time to an XSR or an XM Plus, and I get to use my QX7 again. There's no problem with the QX7, but yeah, these quads came with a radio, so I'm going to be using this, and I'm probably going to be selling that radio because I really like the FR Sky system, the OpenTX ecosystem. Yeah, so I'm also going to be using a pair of new goggles, or used new goggles. Finally, I've gone down the deep end. I have a Fat Shark Dominator V3 now. I probably never mentioned this, but there was a huge handicap when I was using my Quantum Cyclops goggles, because actually the screen there, it was cracked. So whenever I needed to land, or I couldn't see the bottom part of the screen. So maybe I'll flash a picture or a video of what my Quantum Cyclops looks like, and it was a really big handicap. I could still see pretty well if I needed to fly, but anything that required precision, that's why I was really having a really hard time keeping my quad low to the ground, because there was a part that I couldn't see towards the bottom half of the screen. So yeah, hopefully this might improve my flying. I don't know, but this is the first time I'm going to be flying in like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So I'm just gonna stretch my wings a little bit, take it easy right now, alright? Okay, so the first flight was an abject failure, but it was exactly what I was going for. I wanted to test the range on the VTX and the receiver on this thing. It wasn't good, but I'm not sure if it's a problem with the components. It's a Radio Link R12DS, I believe. So that is a non-diversity receiver. This probably was set up as a race quad more than anything, more than a freestyle quad, because it has a VTX 03, which is it's good for a short range and tiny whoops, because it's very small, very compact, very light, but quite limited. I believe it only goes up to 200 milliwatts. So, and I think this is just set to 25 milliwatts right now. So that might be the cost of that. I haven't checked, because the original owner of the squad, he built it so that all of the components are buried deep inside. But I think I can still manage to find yeah, I think I can still set that VTX so that it's not so low power. Maybe I can get some better visual range, but yeah, but I can't get much range out of the receiver anyway, so I won't be able to go very far with this. And also broke the mount, not exactly the mount, but it was just I just rigged it with some zip ties. So yeah, no, it's already at 200 milliwatts. So I'm not sure why the reception dropped out, but the reception was clear right before it dropped out. So I think it might be because I was standing here behind the car and I was flying there across it, so the car might have caused that kind of interference. So I'm not really sure. I'm going to try again. It's it's still good. Just some dirt on the propellers. I'm just gonna zip tie the camera back on here, and then we'll go flying again. All right. Isn't that fancy? Alright, so that was a nice session. So I flew 3 packs. At first, I was a little bit shaky. It was the first time for me to fly in such a long time. 2, I'm using a different radio. I'm using the Radio Link 89. And I'm also using a different quad, which is the Martian 2 with T-Motor Air 40 motors. It really does pack a punch. Very good. It's very light. It's very nimble. It's very nice actually. So, yeah, the sticks on the 89 felt different than what I was used to with the QX7. So that was a little bit. That was a little bit different. I'm not gonna say it's bad. 89 radio is a great radio, but yeah, it felt different in my hands, and I just wasn't used to it, especially on the first pack. But you know, as I was getting to my second and third pack, yeah, I kind of got to know the quad a little bit better, how it handles, how it performs, how it turns, and also the sticks, how much deflection I need. I didn't change anything on this on the settings of the flight controller, so it was the rates that I got the quad. It was already set up, and you know, I didn't touch the rates or anything or the PID, so it was I think it was already tuned for racing. And also because I don't have any experience configuring KISS flight controllers, which this one has. So the KISS flight controller was I'm not sure if it was the KISS flight controller, but yeah, the flight was quite smooth. So yeah, I'm using this quad for now. I'm keeping this quad, but I'm not really a fan of KISS. I do have a spare flight controller at home, the Airbot Omnibus F4 version 5, which I got from the July drone drop, I believe, or was that the June drone drop? Anyway, I got that from that drone drop, and but I was planning to use it on Mitch, my tricopter, because that flight controller has a barometer, which I'm planning to use, and I'm planning to put some also GPS on Mitch. I'm not really going to make Mitch into something like a DJI quad, but I just want to have that. I just want to try it out, and I also want to try the GPS. I'm not sure if it's not GPS return home. It's GPS emergency, something like that. Basically, it comes with beta flight, especially with 3.4 onwards. It's been refined, and so that GPS emergency return home or something like that. I forgot what it's called. I just put it down below. So what it does is it navigates back to where it took off. It does that by it keeps track where it went from its takeoff point. So it doesn't have exact positioning yet, or maybe not ever, but it knows how to get to the direction, and it knows the distance from its home point. So when it's like by default, I think it's like 200 meters out, it starts descending to that home point, and until it just hits the ground, or until you turn off that GPS emergency home button or switch or mode. Yeah. Right, so anyway, that was it. This was a good experience flying. I was able to fly actually 2 quads. One is a micro quad that I'm for another video that I'm shooting. It's a tutorial video about converting your toy quads into something much more functional and much more fun. And today, August 21, I'm also coming out with my with a video, a very, very special video on my YouTube and also on my personal Facebook accounts, because this is not really quad related, but I do hope you check that out as well. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy this quick holiday flight session. And as always, I hope you like this video. If you liked it, click on the like button, and do consider subscribing to my channel. There's a subscribe button there. And as always, keep building and keep flying.